morning. Good morning. Let me make sure I get this straight. Nathaniel J Burns dropping the light. Good morning, my brother. How are we doing this morning? How's the audio? Dropping that light number 4. We appreciate you, brother. Greedily D. Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing? How's everybody doing? Brian is in the house. Good morning, Brian. How you doing, brother? How's the family? How is work going? Who has a highlight from their last 12 to 24 hours? Beautiful. It's beautiful lives we get to share. I'm gonna grab a sip of water. Where I find pants like that. I got these at a yard sale. A good friend of mine, she has a dog rescue, and she has an annual yard sale, and so she always invites me down. And so I found these and like 3 other pairs. So yeah, you got to get a good funky pair of pants. Brian, good to hear it. Good to hear it. Kelly, what's going on? Mike is in the house. Mike is in the house. Ellie, how are you doing? Mike, how are you doing? Screed, how are you doing? Who's got a highlight? Who's got a highlight of your last 12 to 24 hours? Ellie is good. Nice. That was a good day. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Mr. Burns was with me. Going to the doctor's tomorrow. Okay. Hey, that's a win. Just being able to eat food, much less a nice fruit, much less a mango. Yeah, that is highlighting. That is a lot of highlighting. Loving that. There we go. Holy. It is a beautifully just crisp morning. Low 50s, no breeze. Not like the other morning where it was in the 30s or the 40s with that breeze. That was cut, but we got this beautiful stuff out here. Sam, good morning. Hey, Nathan, what's going on? Nathan Godot, good morning. Good morning. What a beautiful group coming in. Loving it. I realize my discipline here is helping me be more efficient in the kitchen and doing chores. Guys, it flows over. This is why we say training for life. Training for life isn't like you got a marathon or a boxing match or something coming up. Once you start getting one line in place, other things fall in place with it if you allow it. You're realizing the consistency and discipline in certain areas, and that can spill over into other areas. Greg, good morning. Good morning. Yeah, thank you for sharing that. Thank you for sharing that. Guys, if you're new to the chat, please feel free to hit the subscribe. And if not, welcome back and get that like. Let's get those likes up. Let's make it a team effort that we do every day, building the community. In the meantime, we're just going to walk it out. Should have seen me doing dishes. That's fantastic. I love it. I love it. And you know what? It's helped me too because there's things that I would be lax on. So it helped me when I was over the years. Like it helped me when I was going back to school, be a better student. Helped me be more consistent. Okay, if I can get up and do those workouts, I definitely can get over here and pick up the book. Or if I know that I can go to the gym all the time, I definitely can be at the library. So it's just changing your mind because you're in a different environment, but it's all for your benefit. So loving it, loving that. Oh my goodness. Beautiful morning. beautiful morning. Got some good sleep. Had dinner last night. We had a fantastic live last night. Mike Tyson's an overhead shoulder press. Ooh, tell me it wasn't burning. 10 sets of it too. I'm going to be better with my finances next. There you go. Guys, there's so many places that we improve, not just physically, but spiritually, emotionally, mentally, psychologically, financially, socially. You name it, you can keep going. You can keep going. It's cold out, let's cut some glass. There you go. Absolutely. It is a chilly one. Hi, indeed, Mr. Burns. Hi. It's a bitter one this morning. It's a bitter one. Indeed. Bacon bread is in the house. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Yes, indeed. Just getting the morning walk. Just getting that blood flowing. Who took the RCG? Ready, capable, grateful. Who took the RCG this morning? Hey, Aaron Ellen is in the house. Good morning, Aaron. How are you doing this morning? Loving it. Loving the interaction. Let's keep it going. We're just getting the warm up in. We're just starting to move the body, greeting the other folks coming in from the tribe. Can't see your breath yet, shorts weather. And I would stay in shorts, but we're going to be down on these mats today. And that can be a little bit cold. So I'm just going to put just that thin layer. Or normally I would do a towel, but maybe I was just feeling fancy today. So I wanted to put on my dinner pants. I wanted to put on my fine dining attire. How Brad the Baker's doing? Good question. I took mine, waiting for the live to start. There you go. Guys, take it now. Tell yourself, I'm ready, I'm capable, and I'm grateful. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that, David. Aaron, it's great to see you as well. We appreciate you being here. I'm going to move this up a little bit. For some reason, they just like to slide out on me. They like to slide out. All right. Well, we do hope Brad is doing okay. That can be tough. Basketball was a pain today. My dogs wouldn't give me the ball, but I spent some time running. It's all exercise. It all counts. It's all going to count towards that musculature, the respiratory, the circulatory. It's all going to count. And I'm sure you had some fun, so that great endorphin release too. There we go. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. We'll do about 5 more minutes if you don't mind. About 5 more minutes just to get ourselves into it. We'll work on some spinal work, a little mobility, a little movement. Feeling good today. Feeling good. There we go. Let's get it going. Greg, that's great that you get out and still go play ball, especially at a park where you got it all to yourself if nobody's out there. There we go. All right. Remember, folks, that is good. That is good, good, good. Bacon bread, but do you remember that Mr. Nathaniel J Burns has his own channel? Have you been checking out Nathaniel J Burns? That's the question. Not do you remember when we fell in love? No, you got to go check out Mr. Burns' channel. There's a link to his channel right in the description. All right, we're just checking because you're asking, so it means that maybe you haven't been checking him out to make sure he remembers you by going in his lives. Just asking, bacon bread. Just asking. We gotta ask the deep questions. We gotta get deeper, deep into the shag, my friend. Here we go. Move your body. Absolutely, Mr. Burns. Absolutely. All right. Are you on location today, Mr. Burns? What is your thing going on? He's got a great playlist too. I just saw Mr. Burns dropped it. Absolutely, Major. You see where I'm going, Major. You sure? Are you sure? Really? Forever, ever, forever, ever. Here we go. Let's get going. Uh, Loving it. Oh, here we go. All right. All right. We got a couple more minutes. Sorry, Miss Jackson. I'm for real. Yes. Yes. Great song. Great band. Matter of fact, I got it. Matter of fact, hold on, guys. I'm gonna show this off real quick. Speaking of, this was one of my Christmas presents. Got the old Outcast shirt. Yes, indeed. Got the Outcast. My kids hooked me up. My kids hooked me up. Absolutely. Does he have Woman and Wine on his playlist? I hope he does, Jim Jones. Let's ask him. Mr. Nathaniel, do you have Woman and Wine on your playlist? As a matter of fact, Mr. Burns shot the video for Woman and Wine. Mr. Burns shot the video for Woman and Wine, Jim Jones. So, I mean, there is that. There is that. Jim Jones is a troll, folks. What he's referencing is a song that I did called Woman and Wine. And Mr. Burns was kind enough to shoot that and some snippets for other music videos. So that's what he's talking about. Ain't nothing but a chicken wank. That goes way back. Oh, Major, that goes way back. It's a workout playlist. There we go. Okay, so that wouldn't be quite Woman and Wine speed, but maybe the wind down afterwards. Found basketball helps my hand-eye coordination of 51 years. Yeah, that bouncing the ball, absolutely. Doing those crossovers, all that stuff. Nathan, you can achieve this with calisthenics and body weight. Just have discipline and consistency and just start. Absolutely. My goodness. Those were the days. Absolutely. Yeah, Nina on your lap, and I don't mean your girl. Here we go, guys. Let's get it going. Was that a bar? Did I just hit a bar unintentionally? Nina on my lap, and I don't mean my girl. Oh, my goodness. Here we go, guys. Let's take the time just to get our reverse step here. We're just going to go into it. 1, 2, 2, I did. 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 10, 10. All right, Mr. Burns has an ear for bars as well. Absolutely. Now let's take that. We've gotten the reverse. Let's go across in the front. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 10, 10. Ooh, I'm still feeling some back here from those Mike Tysons. Here we go. Sick dog. What's going on? We do that around here. Absolutely. Absolutely, we do. Oh, it's begun. Let's go, Spider. This is the Impact Athletics Association. Get up and move your body and follow along. Sick dog. Good to hear it. Sick dog, do you got any highlights from your last 12 to 24 hours? Any highlights from your last 12 to 24 hours? We'd love to hear it. Here we go. Let's get it going. We're going to get another set. Here we go. One, one, two, two, three, three, four, four, five, six, six, seven, seven, eight, eight, nine, 10, 10. Here we go. One, one, two, two, three, three, four, four, five, five, six, six, seven, seven, eight, eight, nine, nine, 10, 10. Hey, excavator, what's going on? Happy New Year. Welcome, welcome. We will continue. Thank you so much for the support. Absolutely, guys. Hit that like and subscribe. Like if you are a regular or returning. Subscribe if you're new. You can do both. All right. Hopefully you guys are feeling that back, that spinal inflection, loosening it up a little bit. All right. Here we go. We're just going to keep it a little close in between, so we stay on warm up, so we stay warming up. Join us here at the 8,000 mark here at Impact. Absolutely. Make sure all your notifications are on, like and checked. Absolutely. A new kind of channel. We're trying to build something different, guys. We want to be interactive, entertaining, educating. Yes, indeed. Let's get it going, guys. 3, 2, 1. This time I'm going to try to step to the opposite side. Here we go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10, 10. Nice work. Troll-free fitness, absolutely. Absolutely. Ooh, feeling that. Feeling it. Feels good. Feels good, absolutely. And we talked the other day about being very intentional with that step. So when we step here, really being intentional, get that pose out here, let this arm come over and stretch. Let this arm come down and pop. So hit your pose. Come on back. Definitely sucker free Sunday, I'm telling you. Screedily, the back feels good. Absolutely loosens it up. You know, we're just, as Mr. Burns would tell us, that motion is lotion. Motion is lotion. Let's keep it going. Sucker free for sure. My goodness. My goodness. Amazing how much attention, time and attention they want. But don't let these energy vampires get it from you, guys. Don't let them get it from you. Just start working out. How long should I work out for a day? Well, see, depends on your level. Like, are you trying to lose a lot of weight? Are you just starting back up? Have you been in fitness before? There's a lot of dependence on it. But I would say start off by just going for a nice walk. Just start with walking. Nothing wrong with that. You have an amazing body, sir. I envy you. Same. Feel free. You can have the body that you want. You can have the body that you want. Feel free. Hit that subscribe. Join the community. We go live every day. So feel free to jump in. Strong today, stronger tomorrow. Feel the burn. Let's get it going. Let's get another set, guys. This should be number 4. Can we put, after this set, let's put number 4 in the chat. Here we go. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, Absolutely. One, one, two, two, three, four, four, five, six, six, seven, eight, eight, nine, 10, 10. Oh, yes, you don't have to envy it. Just work at it. Yes, you can have the best version of you. Doesn't have to be what I'm doing. Absolutely. Excavator, thank you for putting the four. Major, put the four in. Absolutely. Love to have that energy in here saying, join us anytime. Absolutely. Absolutely. Best version of you is obtainable because you're already you. There's nobody in the world that's better at being you than you. You're one of one. Ever, you're one of one. So you can make that the best version of that one. You're only in competition with the last version of yourself. You got this. Here we go. 04, absolutely. 04. Let's get it going, guys. Let's get it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Ooh, loving it. Number 5. And we talked about the balance aspect of this and what this also can mean as far as you can use this almost like a block in a martial arts capacity to evade, block, and then find some balance right here, or prepping for fall, anything else. Plenty of ways to look at this. Plenty of ways. There we go. Screedily, thank you so much. Major, thank you. Getting those 5, Mr. Burns, 5. 5, no jive. 5, no jive. Excavator, yes, 5 with that exclamation. I like it. David, getting it in. Appreciate you guys. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get ourselves ready. We're just trying to keep it warm. Keep it warm. Keep it warm. Yesterday we had a bit of a groove walk. So you can also just get that little groove walk in between, get the shoulders involved. Here we go. Let's get number 6. Here we go. 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7. Feeling alive. 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10, 10. Oh, there we go. There we go. I'm gonna move this back. There we go. 6 is in the mix. Great lotion to the hips, that groove walk, absolutely. Throw some 70s funky vinyl, absolutely. There's plenty of ways to move the body, guys. Plenty of ways. Absolutely. Oh, yes. That groove walk, absolutely. I think we even have this one too. Groove walk. It's almost a George Jefferson, but just keeping the arms up. But again, allowing that spine to do that funky worm. There we go. Beautiful stuff, folks. Beautiful. And while it loosens, we're still using the back muscles as well. We're still using them. Now, the stretch also, when reaching over, I will turn my head and almost try to look down at that foot that's behind me. That way, again, neck stretch, getting that direction, So plenty of ways to utilize this. Uh-oh, R. Kelly got timed out. Okay, try it again. That's the Cobra Walk. Okay, is that the Cobra Walk? Is that what that's called? Loving it. There it is, Bee Gees, George Jefferson too. Absolutely. Here we go. I like that, Captain Caveman, the Cobra Walk. Let's get another set, guys. We've started to call these the Brunswicks, because remember when you go bowling and you throw it and then you're like, ah. So that's what we're doing. Let's get it going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Brunswick on 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Uh-oh. R. Kelly bombing out on his comedy career. Here we go. Good stuff. 7, 7, 7. Cassandra Love is in the house. Cassandra, how are you doing this morning? Love to see that name and type popping up. Cassandra knocked down the Mike Tysons and the shoulder presses with us last night. Oh, beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Scriddly D giving us the number 7. Take the Brunswick's bowling. Absolutely. Guys, you can take it to flamenco night too. Dun, dun, dun. Hit that pose at the end of the music. Everybody's like, bravissimo. Bravissimo. Absolutely. Yes, you can take that move to the bowling alley, and you can take it to like Chili's on Taco Tuesday or something. I'm sure there's a place where that move is absolutely doing it. All right. Salvatore, what's going on? I am sure there is a place that is an applicable move for. Absolutely. Here we go. Let's get another set in while we were talking about throwing these fancy moves around. Let's get it going. 1, 2, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. So, just change the tone, man. You can ask if we're doing push-ups, but we don't take orders. We're not wedding DJs where you just come up and do this. We'll get to them. Join in. Blicky, hit that subscribe if you want to see about backflips. Absolutely. 8 screedily giving us the 8. 8 is great. 8 is great, and we do not wait. Guys, don't wait to be great. Your version of great, it does not have to be their version of great. Do not wait to be great. As long as you are not hurting yourself or other people, greatness awaits. When it's push-up time, after we're getting the warm-ups done. Blicky, fantastic. Welcome to the chat. We go live every day. As a matter of fact, Blicky, today is day 314 days in a row that we have gone live. 314 days in a row. We're going to get to the push-ups here in just a little while. We're just getting the warm-up in. So feel free to jump in. Try it. Feel free to jump in. Welcome. And we'll probably have something this evening as well, 5:30 this evening. So you got two chances per day to join us. Let's get number 9. Oh, 9 is fine. Oh, that 9 is fine. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7. Bad. 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Oh, there we go. That's dope. We got you. We got you, Sal. We got you. Where are you coming to us from, Sal? I feel like I've seen your name before, but it's been a while. Bad, you feeling good? Not bad meaning bad, but bad meaning good. There it is. Ding, 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 ding. Little Run DMC this morning. 9 indeed. Oh my goodness. All right. 9, guys. We've gone through this before. There's 9. There's 9 just scattered right now. 10 is right there. 10 is scared. 10 don't want this. 10 doesn't want what we got for 10. 10 knows it's next. We're about to knock that one down too. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. It's too late for all that. There's no need for apologizing. No need for explaining. It's too late for that. We're about to get 10. We're about to get 10. DMC. Beautiful. Absolutely. Run, DMC. Welcome back. Absolutely. That should be part of the playlist. Absolutely. Call your mama 10. Yep. Caught you slipping. Caught you slipping. Let's get it. Let's get 10 and then we will move on. Let's get it going. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7. What's up, Sal? 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Let's get it. X. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Sal, you absolutely do belong here. Hey, Eric is in the house. The burpee master is in the house, guys. If you have not seen this man masterfully go through burpees like a hot knife through butter, my goodness. Eric, good morning, my friend. My goodness. I've never seen somebody run through burpees so effortlessly. Yes, he eats burpees. I'm almost convinced that at some point, if we traced Eric's lineage, he would be related to the sailor who created the burpee, whose last name was Burpee. Never seen somebody so fluid, man. You're amazing to watch. I love watching the lives. Great interaction over there as well. Johnny Bananas, good morning, y'all. Have a great day. Thanks for the daily workout session. Yet again, absolutely, Johnny Bananas. Absolutely, the eagle has landed. Call him Mr. Burpees. Absolutely. Just take a nap, brother. We just woke up. We just woke up, and you certainly don't want to be sleeping. You are sleeping if you think that moving your body deserves a nap. We'll get to the nap. We got you, Eric. We got you. All right. And guys, the man's out there cutting trees. Sometimes they'll show some foods. So there's a lot of good stuff. Definitely check out Eric. We appreciate you being here. And we got it. Barb is in the house. All right. We appreciate that. I'm glad I could wake up. See a man in leggings. Life's good. Absolutely, Smith. Feel free to hit that subscribe, Smith, if you have not yet. Smith Spears, we love that energy. Absolutely. Loving it. Eric, thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. You see when people are dropping in, as the renewing their memberships. Fantastic. Am I tight? I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good. How are you feeling? How are you feeling? Sent a membership. Who got it? Neurological toxin got the gift. Okay, neurological toxin does come through quite a bit. Quite a bit. Here we go. Yeah, somebody asked if I was tight. No, I feel nice and loose. I feel nice and loose. We got our warm up in. We got all the good stuff that we need to. I don't know what that was, but no, absolutely. I saw where you were going. I saw where you're going. All right. Well, let's get down. Let's get down. Here we go. I'm going to throw on because I'm going to be directly on the ground. And well, it's not super cold. It's chilly enough, but I'm going to throw on an impact hoodie, guys. I'm going to throw on this impact hoodie while we are here. We're going to get down. For some reason, the glutes are a little sore. Yeah, after those Mike Tysons last night, squeezing those cheeks, guys. When you really squeeze those cheeks, Eric, you know how we are over here, Eric. You got to squeeze the cheeks, guys. We cannot be trucking down the road of life and have mud flaps just hanging out. We can't do it. I won't have it. We won't do it. If you remember nothing else from the words I've ever said, squeeze those cheeks. Squeeze those cheeks. The heat is coming. Absolutely. Got to squeeze those cheeks, my friends. Pass it on. Pass it on to your children, to your children's children, to your children's children's children. Put it on. I'll take 2 large, long sleeve, no mud flaps. This is an OG one, but guys, what are we thinking? Is this a simple? This a simple design that we can throw up on a hoodie and start just making them? It's just start, and I'll put on an online shop. What do we think? What do we think? Extra large. I'm growing. No mud flaps. No. What do we think? Just a regular old pattern, or maybe even HWPO. David, pass it on. It should be generational to squeeze the cheeks. If you haven't put it in your will, if you haven't passed it on, if that lawyer at some point isn't going to be reading to your survivors that he requests that you squeeze the cheeks, you don't get the summer house, you don't get the yacht, you don't get the 401k. What you get is the lesson to squeeze the cheeks, guys. Pass it on. Here we go. Pronto. I need one. All right. I will start working on that. I will start working on that. But we are not done, guys. We're going to get some more cheek squeezing. Let's get some more cheek squeezing, squozing them. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, Sal, we're going to get to those push ups, but we are squeezing cheeks first. Let's get down. Let's get down. Ooh-wee. Let's get down. We're going to work on those hip thrusters. Let's get the hip thrusters up. Matter of fact, I need to bring my screen down here. There we go. We need to be down here. Here we go. Let's get flat. And all we're doing, you know how we do it, is we're pushing up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze those cheeks. 5, 6. Squeeze them for the ancestors. 7. Squeeze. Squeeze them for future. 8. I believe children are future. Squeeze the cheeks and let them lead the way. Here we go. 9. Here we go. And 10. All right. Squeeze it. There we go. Let's roll it over. Let's roll it over. We're going to get those push-ups. We're going to get the push-ups and we're going to do the 10s, guys. But here's the one. Here's the one we're going to do. We're going to take it all the way to the ground. We're going to lift those hands off the ground and then we're going to push back through. We're just going to get 10s of those. Here we go. Let's get it going. All the way down. Hands up. 1, 2. Core tight. 3. Squeeze the cheeks. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. We will just sit and stretch for a second. Here we go. Lucas, what's going on? I used to not have cheeks until after Impact Athletics Association. Squeeze the cheeks. Absolutely. We'll take a moment. We can just stretch it out, guys. Grab some water, whatever you need. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. We will roll it over. Lucas, I'm not sure what's going on, my friend. We need to know your language. Need to know the language, my friend. We don't know what's going on. Let's just take a moment. Right. Uno, thank you so much, Mike. Let's get it going, guys. Let's get it going. What's going on, Sosa? Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, good squeeze. Let's get it. Squeeze those cheeks. Maddie G in the house with the bars. Cassandra, are you squeezing the cheeks? Barbara, it's just that it's cold on the mat. I don't want to put my bare skin right on the mat. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nice job. Nice job. Feels like 33. It's low 50s, but it's just that I don't want to be on these surfaces cold. So if we were just doing upright, I would have kept the hoodie off. Definitely kept the hoodie off. Guys, grab some water. We'll just take a second. Here we go. Here too in the shower is ice cold. Absolutely. Guys, take that cold shower in the morning. Nothing like it. That is set number 2. Set number 2 indeed. Matter of fact, guys, I'm actually getting hot in this thing already. I'm already burning up. So what I may do is just lay it on the ground and just lay on that. I'm already burning up in that thing. There we go. Let's get it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. Let's get the push-ups. Put a towel down. Yeah, that's what I need. Here we go, guys. And we're still lifting those hands up. Chest all the way down. Lift the hands up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nice. Nice work. Let's get it. Let's get it. No shirt. It's amazing when when you're out in the cold a lot, you acclimate to the cold. So then when you put something warm on, I started burning up like right away. But that's good. That's good that we can adapt. Cassandra giving us a 3. Thank you so much. Here we go. The prime says keep it on. I got super hot and I was already starting to sweat. Crazy. That is crazy. But I will hold it up just one more time for the representation for the Impact Athletics Association. There we go. There we go. So we will try to open up a shop so you guys can have the option to get one. Hey, Tashi, what's going on? How are you doing, Tashi Tanakai? Where are you coming to us from, Toshi? Or is it Toshi? There we go. That good sweat, absolutely. Nice release hand push-ups. It feels like every rep is the first rep again. Yes. Thank you, Mr. Burns. Here we go, guys. Let's get number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's roll it over. Let's get it going. I got to stay on the fist. My wrists are acting up today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nice work. Nice work. Mr. Burns is in the chat. Mr. Burns is in the chat, Lloyd. How are you doing? How are you doing? Even in the chilly morning, Brian. Yeah. Let's keep it going. Cassandra giving us 4. Cassandra, how are you feeling these? Greedily D, how are you feeling these? How's everybody enjoying these? It is chilly, man. 30-something degrees out here. That is a bit chilly, my friend. That is a bitter morn. David, how you feeling? Major, how you feeling? How are these guys? How are these working for you guys? The push-ups definitely hit different. They definitely hit different. Fred is in the house. Good morning, Mr. Burns. Great morning to all from the cornfields of Southern Indiana. Fred is in the house. Fred, thank you for being here. Cruising along, loving it. Loving it. We are cruising. Absolutely. Those big rigs are cruising. Convoy, keep on trucking. Ba, 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 da, ba. Feel great. The push-ups, absolutely. Yeah, they definitely hit different just to get that little bit. Just to get the little bit. Feels good, feels strong. What up, Burns? Fred, howdy. All right. We're going to get, I believe this is number 5 coming. I believe this is number 5. So, where we're going to go with this, folks, where we're going to go, we're going to just add a little wrinkle. So, check it out. Let's try this. Let's try our up, down. Here we go. And feet up and back in. A little more explosive. 2. Little core. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. All right. Gonna have to bust out my mat for those HR push-ups. Absolutely. Here we go. Here Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Here we go. Jeff, what's going on? Here we go. Thank you, Mr. Burns. It kind of made sense. Like if we're releasing the hands, why not release the feet? Why not release the feet? Cassandra, absolutely. How you doing, Cassandra? How you hanging in with these? Yeah, I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. Don't be tone deaf too. Yeah, for sure. 5 indeed. Screedly D, how we hanging? How these feeling? No muscles left behind, especially those glutes, those behind muscles. Absolutely. Hey, Kent. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Indeed. How are you doing, my friend? Yeah, now we get a little bit more of the ab when we lift the knees, roll the knees up, and kind of push it back down. I feel like that's a little bit more functional. Screely likes the wrinkle. There we go. There we go. Yeah, a little bit extra, just like we got with the push-ups, leave pulling the hands up. We got this. Thank you, Major. That was just nonsense. All right. Feeling good, Sam. Loving it. Loving it. Well, let's get to number 6. Let's get to number 6. Get ready to go to church. Fantastic. Def ain't listening. It's kind of a bar and like a punch and like a retort to a heckler. Jim Rat, what's up in the house? Like, watch, subscribe. Let's get it, guys. Here we go. Let's roll it over. Let's roll it over. Yeah, here we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go. Life is good but cold. Absolutely. Embrace that cold. Embrace that cold. Like, just make sure that we understand that winter is a season, not an emotion. So as long as it's cold outside, we can adapt to that. It's the cold inside we gotta be wary of. Red Star up before the sun, absolutely. Heading to the gym now. Just wanted to pop in and say hi to you guys. Hope you have a wonderful day. Go Niners. Fantastic. Lower back is getting loose. Absolutely. Make sure you feel the burn in your cheeks and not your back. Absolutely. Really push through the cheeks. Really let that sit up there. Absolutely. Good point, Mr. Burns. Get those hamstrings involved too whenever possible. Jim, have a fantastic day. We appreciate you being here. We appreciate you being here. All right. And I feel like throwing in that little bit of roll and back down, kind of like a stretch in between. So we're taking some of uh, that tension. So some people might argue like you want to stay on the tension. I don't mind getting out of it, breaking it, and going back into it, breaking the momentum and making it more functional. And you guys are seeing it in real time. We just decided to do this, so you can always like challenge yourself with something different. Experiment. Definitely experiment. Here we go. 3, 2, Six, 7, 8, 9. Oh, loving it. Loving it. Here we go. Let's get the next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. There we go. Explore your abilities, 2025. Absolutely. Absolutely. Or earlier, indeed. My goodness. Mr. Burns, were you able to get your mat? Were you able to get your mat? If that leg bee is working hard out here, let's go. We got the community behind us. I appreciate that. Number 7. Lucky number 7. Let's get it. That should be on your shirt right there. Uh, we'll we'll start rolling out the slogans. I'm sure we've got quite a few. Here we go. All right, guys. Beautifully, beautifully crafted. Just carving through these. Just carving through these. And this is a really good compliment to all of the squats that we do. So we get a lot of quad work. We do get hamstring with the squat, but this is really giving it a lot of attention that it deserves. Plus the glutes as well. So let's get it in. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Woo. Okay. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice job. Oh. Hey, Nicholas, let's go. All right, in the house. Good morning. Good morning. Let's get it going. Nice work. Nice work getting it in. Absolutely, Mike. Mike, how are you feeling with these? How are you guys feeling with these? Hey, Bubba Yaga, what's going on? Back in the house. Back in the house. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, wait. Marcus Lucius reporting for duty. All right. He joined us last night on the road. Fantastic. We appreciate that. Cassandra giving us number 8. Guys, these are feeling good. Mike's feeling good. Loving it. Loving it. Auntie, what's going on? Spider, do legs, bro. We did squats. We've been doing hop squats. Like, it's just do better with your life. You comparing my legs to me is, how does that improve your life? I guess is my question. How does that improve your life? And we can always just mark off 40 yards and I can cook you. So there's always that. So I can just show you the skinny legs still do stuff. So there we go. There we go. Like there's always somebody who's not satisfied with their own life, so they think that they can project it onto somebody else. There we go. There we go. Oh, yeah. Auntie scheme. Auntie scheme. That, right there in the title, it should say daddy scheme. You need your father in your life. You need your father in your life, and I ain't him. Let's get it going. What are we doing today? We've gotten a lot of good spinal inflection. We've got some good trunk, some core work, and now we are working on some hip thrusters and some push-ups. We're going on set number 9 right now. Auntie, take a hike, work on those legs. Absolutely. Mr. August is in the house. Guys, we've touched on the whole leg thing. People can say what they want, but problem is, so in this culture, people are so used to seeing fitness people that are just riddled with PEDs and things like that. They don't know what a natural body looks like. Throw in IA and all of these other things. The natural body for all of us has been skewed. You see it in dating as well. People expect everybody to either look like a supermodel or an IG baddie. You're just not used to something natural. I'm not changing. I'm not doing anything crazy, no surgeries, no whatever else to conform to somebody else's idea. That's how I've been, and I've got my certifications. I'm good. I'm good. Pondere play, absolutely. So we're not worried about what they say, but we still will address it. We still will address it because they need to find the fathers. Let's get this next set in. Let's get number 9. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. We are good. Absolutely. Absolutely. Will these be hard on me if I don't use a cushion mat? I probably wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, you don't want to put your spine at risk because you're rolling it on a hard surface. So I would definitely recommend cushion mat, maybe even like a towel or something. Roll up a towel that you can put down the middle of your back. Let's get the push-ups. 2. Or in grass. 3. Just a soft surface. 4. There we go. Let's get it. Is Hawaii in the house? Hey, Hawaii is in the house. Yeah, guys, mats are recommended for sure. For sure. Unfortunately, that's one of the things that I take for granted is that I'm doing some exercises on a mat, like jogging in place, things like that. So, my apologies. I was definitely overlooking that portion, but there we go. So, I don't. I found these mats honestly. I found them at Goodwill. Guys, you can find a treasure trove of things at Goodwill. So it is very possible that you might see some mats, or Mr. Burns is a master on offer up. There's plenty of places where people will just discard that which does not serve them anymore. So you might be able to find these fold up as well. So it's not a big space. It's not going to take up a lot of space. So definitely. Yes. Okay. Into yoga. There you go. Yes. That's fantastic. Hopefully she's still doing it. Hopefully still doing it. Here we go, guys. We got one more set. One more set. I'm going to take a sip of water. We're going to get into it. And because we're being a little bit more explosive with that, we can afford to take a little bit more rest. Okay, that was 9. So we're going on 10. We're going on 10. Here we go. One more time. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's see if we can be stupendous. How far can we go over? How the breathing during the repetition. I'm inhaling when I'm coming over and then exhaling all the way through and through the heel push because I'm going against the resistance. James, legs are half the body and the biggest muscles you have. If you do 90% upper body and 10%, it'll look like Jimmy Neutron. But we're doing legs right now. That's what a lot of folks aren't seeing is that we're doing legs right now. What do you think we're working? So I get it. I get what you guys are saying, but you also have to look at your genetics as well. That's like saying if you jump more, you'll be taller. It's just not true. So in a lot of cases, you would have to do extreme measures to get a different result. So sometimes you have to just look at your body type and be okay with that. That's the other part. Every day is leg day. Absolutely. If you're walking around carrying your weight, do you ride your bike often? Barbara, I haven't ridden my bike for a while. I need to get it repaired. Every time I fix a flat, I get a flat. My condolences. Absolutely. Absolutely. Not true. Science and AI proves that. You're relying on AI. That tells me your argument right there. Plus, you have nothing on your channel. So, James, we're just not hearing you, my friend. It's not true. You would have to do something extreme to do that. And I'm not into like extra load lifting. I'm not going to blow up my back just to appease you for quad size. Like just get over yourself. Be good with who you are. I'm good with who I am. So that's okay. There we go. You're taller in the morning than at the end of the day. There you go, guys. This is what we talk about, the leg day supremacists. They don't realize that large in part, sometimes their genetics have played a part in it. And great for them for going out and working out and doing the things. But I've done my work. I'm good with it. Yep, we are not here to argue with it. Absolutely. Barbara, how are you doing? Matt, what's going on? Let's get it going. All right. AI proves it. AI tells you a lot of things that don't necessarily mean that they're true. It's just like your brain. You can feed it enough information. Your brain doesn't discern between fact and fiction. It just goes with what you tell it. Just goes with what you tell it. Here we go. My legs are burning. Sure enough, it can't be Screedily D because we're not working legs. Can't be. Let's go. Let's go. Three. Here we go. Bronx, Daisy, I always see you doing upper body. Just saying, Spider, don't have me hide the mods. But you just saw us doing legs. So you already typed something when you saw it. So again, you've told your brain something, and now it's just believing it as fact. You don't always see me doing upper body. We do squats, we do Mike Tyson's, we do burpees, squat hops. Bronx Daisy, you are another one starving for attention. Here we go. MOP in the house. Let's get it. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. All right. Bronx got hit. Uh-oh. Bronx, every day is leg day. Holy damn, I'm stiff as a board. Hawaii, this is what we're talking about, guys. This is what we're talking about. Building up in ways that are just more than like muscle building. There we go. We're talking about flexibility, mobility, and that doesn't always come with just be trying to get bigger. That doesn't come with just trying to get bigger. These people have a bubble a very tiny bubble in understanding. Absolutely, Cassandra, you understand what we're talking about. And the next level is also just being satisfied with the body you are in. I get up and I recognize that these legs have carried food to donation places. These legs have donated and helped at battered women's shelters. These legs have knelt down and talked to kids at those NFL kids camps. They've walked into schools and talked to, there's so many other ways to make gains, guys. These numbskulls are just talking about you need bigger legs. I'm not worried about that. I know what these legs have lifted. I know what I've lifted. So I'm not worried about that. Not worried about that. Level out that bubble, absolutely. And we all have one to some degree, but their bubble is extremely tiny. Once you start expanding it, you realize it. And hopefully we can all recognize and live the freedom where that bubble pops and we can just accept and understand, or even overstand in a lot of cases, what is going on around us and accept that. And accept that. I like to think my legs are quite strong. I appreciate that, Mr. Burns. Crazy how much better I can move now. I'm grateful to be able to do this. Exactly, exactly. And we have so many examples of some good folks around us. I lost one camera. We have so many examples of good folks around us that are doing amazing things. Do they call you Spider because of your legs? Yes, because I've been fast. It's like that. Absolutely, because I've been fast. That's, yeah, I get it. And people try to, try to associate the two. That's cool. No problem at all. But just understand that it's guys like you, it's like that I've cooked too many times on the field of play. Come out talking because you got bigger legs or better shoes, whatever it is you think you got, and you end up getting on the backside of my jersey. There we go. First I thought your legs are on fire. Now I can see they're just growing wild like flowers. There we go. There we go. There are lots of amazing people here, Sam. And again, we will use the talking points to to the negativity, because that's part of what we're talking about when we talk about mind, body, and soul and training for life. Part of the training for life is understanding that you have to deal with people's negative energy and their low self-esteem of themselves, and so they try to project it on you. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. So always have a bag, always have an understanding of how to retort and retreat. Sometimes retreat doesn't mean that you are giving up, like you're giving into them. It just means that I'm just not a part of this. We don't have time for you. We don't have time for you. I'm going to retreat and go over here where there's other good energy. We got this. And we got Major, absolutely. So fast you think he had 8 legs. Oh my goodness. Um, it's funny they come to the lives, but there's a whole library. There's a whole library. Mr. Burns and I doing the sprint days. The hills. There's all sorts of things, but it's easy. It's easy to try to pick at people from behind a screen. Not going to waste any more time on them. Absolutely, Screedly D. Absolutely. And I know a lot of times when people are like, just don't talk to them, but it's like there's somebody watching in this chat right now, just like they don't know how to do push-ups or they are unsure of how to do push-ups that they're watching. They're unsure how to deal with people who would put them down, who bully them. So that's what I'm addressing. That's what I'm looking at, is the ability to give people the ability to have a different sort of strength and inner strength when it comes to that. But looking like a cartoon character during the sprints. Yeah, yeah, Major going to talk to him. Screely D, yeah. A lot of us have gotten to a point in life where we are very fortunate and blessed to like be able just to rise above it. But trust me, if they're trying to, if these hyenas are trying to come at full grown lions like us, imagine what they're doing to small lions. Imagine what they're doing to other things. So, uh, and we also have the understanding that they they wouldn't walk up and say these things to people in real life. They just wouldn't. So they're comfortable, they're safe, and then they try to use AI and science. And no, we can disprove that right now. So just like the guy who was talking about working out two times a day gives you no gains. What are we defining as gains? What are we defining as gains? Because if you look up the word gains, it's not about muscle mass. Sure, you can gain muscle mass, but you can also gain a better self-confidence. You can gain a better health just by improving your blood pressure numbers. You can gain so many things by working out every day, twice a day. It just depends on the person. But when I played football, there were two a days in camp. Even at professional levels, you see two a days and things like this. So when people come in saying that science proves it, no, it doesn't, because there's whole professional leagues and athletes that are working out twice a day. We got this. Your mess will be addressed here. Absolutely. It'll be cleaned up and definitely taken out in bags that Major has weighed. And we got shovels and lye, guys. There's a lot of holes in the desert. Right. I could never feel good about myself putting someone down or picking on them. Absolutely. Absolutely. But that's a poison. That is a poison that these people get. And then once they get that poison in them, it's almost like they need to keep the poison going. It's like an addiction, no different than an addiction. Putting a toxin into yourself, then you need that toxin to keep functioning. All right. Yeah, Walker, we heard you, but you were dead wrong. And you're still here. That's the great part about it, guys. We still got trolls listening. So I heard what you said, but you're dead wrong. That's the whole point about it. That's the entire point. Walker Slim got timed out. Oh my goodness. Try lobotomy. There you go. Rent free. No, not really. Not really. You're still here. So you're rent free. You're here. You're still here. That's the crazy part. You've been sitting waiting for me to bring you up. So again, you need to find your father because there's that attention that you're craving. Shovels and lie, absolutely. He must still need us greedily. Exactly, exactly. How could he have possibly gotten on social media, waited for this exact moment, and then just happened by good luck to have found me talking about him, even when I didn't even bring up his name? So sometimes we deal with more than one of these guys, but he thinks it's about him. That there you have it, folks. There you have it. Walk on home, boy. Matt knows. Thanks for adding to the watch time. Hey, Ghosty, what's going on? How are you doing? Hawaii. People are crazy. People are crazy. They hang out in the chat, and you need trolls just so you can shine a light on a dark spot. Absolutely, guys. They serve a purpose in the ecosystem. It's like, why do we have mosquitoes? Why do we have vermin? Things like that. Even they seem pests like pests to us, but they actually help in a lot of ways. All right. Hey, Isaiah, the player, what's going on? So they're always welcome, but it's like change your tone. That's our point. Is come in, be respectful. Don't worry about trying to prove yourself right, uh, and just enjoy. Just enjoy. We got a fantastic community here. But in the meantime, Impact to the Rainbow in the Dark, absolutely. Oh my goodness, great song. Guys, so what are we thinking on the hoodies? What are we thinking on like doing some shirts? What are we thinking about that merchandise? Mr. Vincent has my favorite number. This is my number, guys. Second to none. Second to none. That's what that 20 is. Second to none. Train that way. Live your life that way. Doesn't mean that you are knocking people down. Doesn't mean that you are knocking people down. What it means is you can hold yourself to a higher standard. We could work with Walker if he'd let us. Absolutely. But that's the kind of person. That's the kind of person. Mr. Burns, Isaiah, Mr. and Mrs. Major order two hoodies. There we go. All right, I'm gonna set up a shop. What I was juggling with is I didn't want to get to the point where you guys were paying like these crazy amounts for this merchandise. But you know what? Let's just get the name out. If you guys are proud to wear it, we will be proud to put it out there. And yeah, we'll go from there. We'll start setting something up so you'll be able to shop. Second to none, yes. And that's how I played too, and that's how you believe. Second to none. So guys, put that 20 up. Put that 20. Carry that 20 in your minds, bodies, and souls. Put that 20 up. Second to none. And again, it's not a selfish thing. It just means that you have to put yourself first in order to be able to serve those around you effectively, in order to be right for your kids, for your spouse, for your job, for your neighbors, whoever else that you are around. You got to be right first. When we look at all of the things that David is doing to help other people, his neighbors and all that. If he's not right himself, he can't get up to go out and help fix flats, cut down trees, deliver pies, take people to the hospital. He is living second to none. He's got to put himself first. It's not a selfish mentality. Struggling to understand if you are better in workout or mental coaching. All right. All right. I am light. I appreciate that. All right. I missed what Brian said. Aesthetics for the superficial goals they have for their own purpose to better their lifestyle. People have their reasons for training. Absolutely, guys. Everybody is training for something different. We say training for life. So some people are training like bodybuilders. They want to be aesthetically perfect, but you can't project that onto somebody else. Otherwise, I can go over to all of these bodybuilders and say, well, how come you're not flexible? How come you can't run a 40 in under, 4.6? How come you can't do that? We can all pick something. But guys, it's a fitness community. It's about health and fitness. It's about working hard. We should be able to recognize that. It would be crazy to go into an orchestra and see the harpist picking on the bassoons. Like, you're all there working on music. You're all there for the same thing. So yeah, let's not do that. Let's not do that to each other. But as long as they do, we have almost 8,000 people strong that are going to stand up and squash that out. So to what's his name, the one who popped up and was like, "Hey, glad you heard me." Yeah, we heard you. I will listen to anybody. I will listen to a jackass bray. Absolutely, I will listen to a baby cry. I did that with your posts, but you were wrong and you couldn't accept that. And then what he did is he came back and got into name calling. So once you get to the ad hominems, guys, it's sign language: shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. That's what he went to, and now we have no time for it. Love is in the house. Love, exciting and new. Come aboard. We're expecting you. It's love. Joining the morning impact chat show. It's love. All right. Let's get it going. Love is in the house. Love. Best chat ever, Brian. Absolutely. Guys, this is almost podcasty, especially when you get a topic like that. So did major steps in. Absolutely. Mr. August, these are facts. Guys, it is too easy just to try to pick at somebody from a whole different angle. Major says, Julie, love. We got you. We got you. KM, best chat ever. Thank you so much. We're just speaking life. And a lot of people, again, that tiny bubble. And they whine. It's really in the whine, but you hear them whining in the chat. Tiny bubble. Makes me feel fine. We got to pop those tiny bubbles, guys. Sometimes we have them too. And we have to be able to like start to expand that bubble and understand like there's way more than just us or our abilities. So if you are a younger athlete and you are stronger in your prime and you can recover faster, that's great. But somebody who's older, who's been through some things, some medical conditions, some health conditions, they're not going to do those things, and they shouldn't. They shouldn't. So you have to understand, like, you have your own lane. Have your own lane. Lawrence Welk, that was Don Ho, tiny Welk, but I'm sure Lawrence Welk played it. I'm sure Lawrence Welk played that on the Lawrence Welk show. Absolutely. Love, hello. Let me take another crack at that. Love, exciting and new. Yeah, that was a little more smooth that time. Or we could just go the whole different direction. Got a whole lot of love. Got a whole lot of love. Got a whole lot of love. Right. Don, yes, Don Ho. There we go. Love, how are you doing? You have Don Final? That is crazy. Mm, mm. Yes, indeed. Get that lead out. Yeah. Lawrence Welk, absolutely, guys. What amazing home entertainment that was. Let's do some karaoke. I'm down. I'm down. I've got I've got I'm okay on the singing. Mr. Burns, I think, has a karaoke classic. I've never done karaoke, but it seems like everybody that I know that does karaoke has at least like one like go-to song. Lawrence Welk on Channel 2, absolutely. And Freddie Fender. Nice. You've got a vinyl collection, my friend. Absolutely. KM. I don't know what my karaoke song would be. That's the crazy part. I don't know if I was just given a choice what what that song would be. David, those were the days. We got trivia all day here. We do. Everything is a fantastic music reference or like something from a movie. Better than the Taylor Swift stuff. I think I only know one Taylor Swift song. One maybe two, or at least I wouldn't know it if you played it and said who is this, I may not know. I think I just know Shake It Off and that's it. I think that's it. What's a Taylor Swift? Absolutely. We should do a karaoke live together. There goes Mr. Burns. Absolutely. The consummate performer, Mr. Burns. Absolutely. Mr. August. Let's see what else. Who was it? It's Heather Davis that comes in and says you got to listen to Justin Bieber, and I only know like one Justin Bieber song, like by title, by name. And, that's okay. Trivia karaoke. Hey JJ, what's going on? Good morning, champ. Let's get it today. Have a blessed day, guys. JJ Jones is joining us. He is new to the channel from the UK. Got good stuff over on his channel. He's a trainer. Hopefully you have a great day and you get another late night with those trainers. That's a with the clients. That's a good problem to have. But good stuff, good guy. We appreciate you being here, my friend. They're weird. Everybody hypes it up when all she did was take football from the Chiefs, right? Remember before Taylor Swift, it was Jessica Simpson when she was dating Tony Romo. They would constantly shoot up to her, and then the Cowboys would just keep blowing it, which I don't mind. I'm not a Cowboys fan, but yes, anytime you see like that cross between like super duper star and they go to an athletics event to support their loved one, they are there shooting them, camera on them. Tinky, what's going on? Tinky, how are you doing this morning? I was looking at what is GTSY, but now I'm tracking, guys. I'm getting into that mindset of like the mnemonics and the abbreviations. Good to see you. I'm gonna have to come up and hand with you and Mr. Burns. All right. 3J respect, absolutely. Absolutely. I am 3J. Ooh, that's good, Major. I like that. JJ, does anybody call you 3J? That's a good one. I like that. I like that. My goodness, that's bars. That's you're giving him like a whole new moniker. Yeah, Brian, let us know. Tiki, how are things on your end? Guys, while we're here, who has a highlight from your last 12 to 24 hours? We'd love to see or hear about it. Mine is getting to hang with you guys. It's always a good one. Get to see my girls, get to hang with family. Always a good thing. I got to eat last night. Fantastic food that my daughter made. Just to hear the laughter upstairs. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? 3J. I like that. Oh my goodness, I like that. Indeed. Start doing sleigh pull on treadmill. Whoa, how does that work? A sleigh pull on the treadmill. Whew, that is smoke. That is smoke, Tinky. Guys, if nothing else, please just post up like an un unavailable video and just tag me to it. I got to see what some of you guys are doing. I got to see this stuff. That sounds amazing. 3J, it is absolutely. Marcus, I was a part of the celebrity panel at Kansas City Comic Con. Low bar for celebrity these days, but a fun experience. Hey, that's fantastic. Congrats, my friend. Congrats. Celebrity panelist. I like that. Did you have to dress up? What did you dress up as, Marcus? That would be fantastic just to walk around a whole Comic Con and have people in different outfits doing like squats with you. Yeah, Tinky, I would love to see that. Sled plus hill. Absolutely. Woo. Greedily D. Yes, Marcus, indeed. That's very cool. I got to be a judge for a beauty contest one time. Very different. 3J had a client at 7 a.m. now, about to go to the next client at 2 p.m. Do 50 minutes, then one more at 7 p.m. All right. Is it fly to Egypt for a friend's funeral? Sorry to hear about that. Sorry to hear about that. What are you going to do for 50 minutes, Jay? 3J. Harrisburg is in the house. Yes. What are you going to do? And 3J, what are your thoughts on split workouts? What are your thoughts on split workouts? We had somebody saying that working out twice a day does not give you gains. And I say that it can, it just depends. And I think it all depends on what you're defining as a gain as well. So I'd love to get your thoughts from a trainer as well. Marcus Lucius, I'd love to hear your thoughts on that as well. Mr. Burns is a yoga instructor. He's a former athlete himself. Would love to hear what your thoughts are on that. Depends what we're doing, an upper body split or we're doing opposing muscle splits. So it's possible. 2 a days is best if you can swing it. There we go. This is all we were trying to say to this person. And they just decided that science was on their side and that you get no gains with 2 a days. And it's like, that's just not true. Why do we have 2 a days in sports then? I can remember adamantly 2 a days in football camps, all sorts of stuff. So there we go. I'm sure he's still here watching too, because, you know, there you go. There you go. It's a good topic because what we don't want is people coming into the chat just throwing in misinformation based off of their anecdotal experience. For instance, are we doing back chest one day and legs and back on another day? I think it depends on what is your setup. I agree. What is your level as well? What are you trying to obtain as well? Science is no one size. It just is. There we go. He came in science, just like the other guy said. AI is on his side. They are here listening. Absolutely. Keep watching, guys. You're helping build the channel. Keep watching. We appreciate you. Split workouts are definitely helpful to some, but some have no idea how workouts are. I work out 2-3 times a day, 1 hour at a time. I'm currently 286, but honestly, split workouts, big results. Guys, go to this man's channel. If you're gonna, I dare you. You guys are watching. Go tell him. Go to his channel. Tell him that twice a day doesn't work. If you heard it from 3J, if you've heard it from Mr. Burns, if you've heard it from Harrisburg, who is the former professional bodybuilder, guys, come on, come on. The problem with split workouts is deciding what you're working out for. Is it bodybuilding or powerlifting? Most powerlifters I know only work out once a week. There you go, because you're not tearing yourself down. So they're trying to say what we are doing is getting no gains. It's like these are just calisthenics. It's very doable. People go for jog in the morning, jog at night. People are doing laborious jobs. You can do yard work in the morning. You can do yard work later in the day. Like you can split up what you're doing, the stressors on your body. And it is what it is. I embrace the 2 days. Yep, in football, not so much in my 30s. There we go. Powerlifters definitely don't do powerlifting workouts twice a day. It all depends on what the goal is. Thank you so much, Marcus. Thank you so much. And as you can see, we are almost the polar opposite of powerlifting. So twice a day is not a problem. We're just moving the body, keeping the loop going. And I suggest to all subscribers to watch the live during drinking a worm. Okay. No sugar. This is just a miracle of drink. Okay. Tinky getting 100%. Absolutely. We're just saying. We're just saying. But um, while they think that, the whole premise is, aha, I'm living rent free in your head. No, we're going to have this discussion because there's a whole bunch of people that will watch this now live and they're going to watch it moving forward. That we can't just afford to allow them to come in and say whatever they feel like. It's not true. Plus, these are people that have nothing on their channels. So that tells you that they don't have any conviction on what they're saying. They're just willing to be in it. People arguing about 2 a days, but don't even get one themselves, Matt. There you go. I'll just powerlifters and bodybuilders are two different breeds. Never compare a bodybuilder to a powerlifter. Absolutely. I trained 3 times with Eddie Hall last month at Stoke-on-Trent. Nice. Fantastic. As generic as it sounds, I would say any exercise is better than no exercise. And if you get to the point where you actually believe you need to schedule, then you will know what schedule you need. Absolutely. Absolutely. Guys, you're hearing it. You're hearing it from people who have a lot of accreditation and real-time experience. So you can look at me, you could say, what you want, but you're hearing it. You're hearing it, and you're hearing it with people that are working out on different ends, bodybuilders, power lifters, all that stuff. Absolutely. It's all different animals. And even running track, you have to be very careful when you are doing something like track. So if you are going to do your workout, we were going to do the hard workout in the morning. We were going to get in like those 600s. Then if we came back later in the day, you were doing more stretching and things like that, and just flexibility, mobility. You're working more on the technique, the skill, rather than trying to run a whole nother hard day. So you get those things in, and part of it is the work. Some of it is going to be that recovery. So a lot of things. Ask Eddie Hall about me. I've had the pleasure of, of farting Eddie. If you know, you know. Okay. With the money and the honey that you flaunt, absolutely. Plenty of credentials in here, absolutely. And just real life experience. All right, Nicholas, have a fantastic day. We appreciate you being here. Spread some of that positivity, my friends. I don't know what Harris was talking about because I don't know, but that sounds interesting. That sounds interesting. Farting Eddie. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh yes, Nick. See you next time. The courses I do are 12 weeks intense, and it's not fun discipline, and people struggle, but it's their end results. This week I'm focusing on leg days, so my personal best is 90 kgs leg press. Nice job. Nice job. That is crazy. I look forward to seeing that on the channel. But you know what I find interesting, Major, is that while these trolls are watching, and we saw all those laughing emojis going up while we were talking about it, as 3J and Harrisburg are talking about it, none of them jump back in to try to dispute what we were talking about. None of them jump back in to try to dispute it, because you have actual people with real life. Marcus is another one. Mr. Burns is another one. Like, so, it is what it is. But that's that that's that cowardice. Eddie has an issue with releasing gas while he lifts. It's quite an interesting blend of whatever he had to eat that day. That's amazing. Okay, I can imagine how much food he's eating, and just the egregiousness of those protein farts. Absolutely. Oh, he sharded. No, guys. At this point, I'm just glad I actually started to shuffle walk again. Absolutely. Oh, 3J, that is nasty. Uh, oh, that is fantastic. Yep, the trolls and crickets, they got real quiet. Jiu-jitsu had that effect on me really. Were you getting like leg locked and you'd squeeze a little out? Did they like toothpaste you, Tinky? Where you'd get squeezed and little come out? That's amazing. Guys, sometimes you just aren't moving right if you don't squeeze a little out. You don't squeeze a little out. We definitely try to squeeze those cheeks, but still, sometimes that air is coming out. Hey, as long as it's not like where you are squeezed and like it's like a headlock or something, results of pushing the body to its limits, David. Yes, you got squeezed, absolutely. Guys, that the body lock, when somebody puts you in that body triangle and they are squeezing, you got you got to humble yourself because it's coming. It's coming. Boog would be tearing this conversation up. Absolutely. I may not I may not let her watch the replay. I'm gonna get a whole bunch of smoke. Sam, absolutely. Eddie Hall is in that level, yes. Beans with rice in the house. Yeah, the amount that Eddie Hall has to eat, my goodness. So I can imagine, just it's a constant brewery, constantly brewing. We should do a collab live one evening. That would be dope. That would be fantastic. We'll have to line up the times. Line up the times for sure. Even if it's not a workout, just even just talking, to like points like these. Love to have that. That would be cool. Maybe we'll get in. We'll have to try to do like a Zoom chat. Get a few of us in there for sure. 3J's got some good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Serious tattoos too. Those butterflies, man. That's amazing work. Amazing work. Ready for that? Absolutely. Beans late to the party. That's okay. Eddie's cutting right now as he's fighting and trying to get ripped. He's cut down to about 4,000 calories a day the last year. He was eating 8,000. Whoa. Harrisburg, I would do a collab, but it would just be me in a hospital bed with two cute looking nurses. Well, let's book it. Let's book it. That would be great, Major. That's going to be something for 2026. Harris, and yeah, no joke. It would be great to be able to like have these conversations and maybe put together like a panel of folks just checking in. I think that that would be a very healthy thing to do. I think that that would be great for just moving forward. 4,000 yourself, but meals can get boring. That 4,000, much less 8,000. Sam, 8,000 a day. My God. Oh my goodness, that is a lot. But guys, this man is an absolute unit. He's an absolute unit. If you haven't checked out 3J's channel, check him out. Check him out because good stuff going on over there. And it go, but you know the beauty of it is you got Harris, we've got Jay, we've got a Marcus, we've got a Nathaniel, we've got people from varying backgrounds in fitness, and it goes to show that you can still have a common ground. You could easily come in and torn this apart. You guys are only doing push-ups, you're only lifting 2 pound bricks, but people who really have worked hard understand what hard work is, regardless if it's how they would do it or not, regardless if it's the walk that they would take. So we appreciate them being here, and that's part of what makes our community so diverse and so special. So, got it. 3J, are you in the chicken, broccoli, brown rice diet? Yes. The day in, day out of the chicken, broccoli. Maybe tuna occasionally. I lived the chicken, broccoli, brown rice diet for years and years and years. Oof. Yes. Tracking those calories is tough. Yes. And 8,000. 8,000. Insane. Much less four. Greeley D, you got old ladies. Yes, indeed. I was in my mid to late 30s first time I even tasted Kentucky Fried Chicken. uh, how was it? How was the first time having Kentucky Fried Chicken? I was such a young kid that I probably don't even remember it. Learned to hate chicken. I can't do Kentucky Fried Chicken anymore. When I was a kid, we had a cousin come live with us and she got a job at KFC. So every day she would just bring home KFC. And can't do it anymore. Can't do it. Just like pancakes. When I was really broke, I tell my daughter this all the time. Living in an apartment, guys, you know that wonderful struggle when you're broke and young. All I had in the cabinet was a box of Bisquick, so I would make just these terrible pancakes. So now pancakes for me is just like, eh. I like regular chicken from the store. I cook Denny's, major. Uh, I can't do fast food anymore either. Love, can't do it. Nathaniel, right now it's grilled chicken, broccoli, green beans and lentils, but the 3 day. Then I have steak, rice, and broccoli for lunch. Then I have 3 protein shakes and a family cheesecake. Woo-hoo-hoo. I feel the same about oatmeal and ramen noodles. Well, you know what it is when you're broke and that's all you have to eat. Hawaii, absolutely. I used to eat fast food. It made me feel terrible. I got away from fast food, and then one time I went back and had it. And when I tell you, I don't think I had a digestive system. Uh-oh. They glitched me. They glitched me, guys. Sam can't do KFC or Popeyes. I don't think I've ever had Popeyes. Rotisserie chicken for sure. Hey, don't diss my oatmeal and ramen. Still on a budget. Absolutely. Understandable, Sam. Understandable. All right, with the glitch, that gives us our warning because then they start playing with us. So we're going to get up out of here because we've been at it. But guys, I hope this finds everybody in your place, pursuit of beginnings. Uh-oh.